I know this is so random, and I hate to be that person that like cries in their videos, but like I'm really at my fucking breaking point. But all I want to say is be careful who you have kids with. Be careful who you fucking have kids with, because god damn, they be one of the worst. You never know what like is really in their fucking heart and how they really fucking feel about you. And you know, I once heard divorce brings out the ugly in people, and let me fucking tell you, oh does it. Oh, does it bring out the ugly in people. But I really hope that you guys choose your person wisely, that you guys pray about it, that you guys really get to know each other, your values, your morals, what's at the core of your beliefs, everything. Because if none of that aligns, you're in for a treat. You're in for a treat, definitely for a treat. And I made a mistake once, and I don't regret it. I don't regret my kids, I don't regret them, but and I'm not gonna say something that I don't mean, so I'm gonna leave it at that. Be careful who you have kids with, and really get to know your partner before you take it there. I'm gonna leave it at that. I hope you guys are having a good day. Hello everybody. As you can tell, I am not in my room. I am in my car outside of a gas station because I am waiting for my kids. But I just wanted to create this little video. I'm so sorry for the quality of it. Like, I know it's crappy, but I don't care. I feel what's more important right now is what I'm going to talk about. So that clip I shared was actually when I was driving earlier, you know, and I just wanted to record it before I lost that. But I just wanted to dive a little bit into that, and I pretty much summed it up there. But it's really heavy in my heart to talk about how there really is a lot with who you choose to have kids with. And I learned the hard way, but I learned. And I feel like because of my experiences, my personal, and I could only speak for myself, okay? I could only speak for me and like what I've been through and everything. So if you relate and what I am gonna tell you helps, and if not, then you know, do with it whatever you want. But speaking from experience, I feel like I have learned a lot, because it really makes up not just what you go through, but your kids' life. Who's raising them? What kind of heart do they have? How do you want your kids to be? You know, how do they treat others? How do they get along well with your family? Especially if you are family oriented, you could not be with a person that is not family oriented. Let me tell you that right now. If you are a family oriented person, your partner better be family oriented, because let me tell you right now, honey, if they are not, you will struggle. You will struggle. And please don't have kids to figure that out and find that out. You see those things from the beginning, if they're gonna be getting along great with your family or not, with your siblings, how they treat, you know, others. That's why it's very important to keep an eye out on how do they treat others. All right. Another thing is just, you know, I know that there's a whole bunch of rules of like, oh, you need to make sure you this before that, this before that. Like, no, I'm at a point where I'm gonna get to know you, and I feel like I have so much experience and I have gone through so much. Like, I am tired of bullshit. I am tired of games, and I will be straight up with you. I will be honest with you. I'm not gonna force myself to say something that I don't mean. I'm not gonna rush anything, because I am in no rush for anything. I am focused on bettering myself and being better, and I really hope that you guys are too. This is really just going to be a small clip, because I feel like what I talk about sometimes isn't even enough to make like an hour-long video. It's just something short and small, you know. But please, guys, be very wise on who you guys decide to have kids with. And you know what? Look out for how they treat themselves, how they speak to themselves, how they are in angry situations. How do they talk to you when they're angry? How do they treat you when they're angry? Are they calm? Are they quick to react and treat you like crap? Because I understand that, you know, I'm very big on knowing yourself, loving yourself, being there for yourself. Like I'm advocating for that. Like, do it. It's great. But don't become selfish with it either. You know, because when you have a partner, you need to understand that you now have somebody else. And yeah, great. You accomplished to be happy on your own. You accomplished to be, you know, to do everything for yourself. Perfect. But if you want to be with somebody, unfortunately, you do tend to, you know, have to be there for them. You do tend to become a little less of yourself to serve them too, you know. And what do I mean by that? I don't mean lose yourself and, like, you know, be at their feet, worship them. No. Because see, women are wrong there too. Women are very like, oh, me, what I want this, I want that, like it's how I want it. No, ladies, we need to tone it down. We need to also care for our men. They are hardworking. They go out there and work 8 hours. Men are very non-vocal about how they feel. They're not emotional. They're not emotionally, you know, on that level like we are, where we want to open up and we want to talk, and like, so it's safe for them to also have that person that makes them want to open up and talk and create that bond. So what kind of person are you being for them too? You know, as well as men have their shit to work on, us women, we do too. We need to get off that high horse of I got this all on my own, like I'm a bad bitch. Yeah, we are. We could do it on our own. We can do everything on our own. But we shouldn't have to. We should not have to. We were not created to be a man in this world. So if you have that mentality of, I don't need no man, you're right, we don't. But it's good to have one. And I want one. I don't know about you, but I want one. But before I go there, I do have stuff that I want to work on. I do have stuff that I want to better myself. And, you know, just be very patient. Be very patient. Don't rush things, because when you rush things and you want to force yourself into something, it never ends well. It never ends well. And also, please, I know that when you love somebody, you can get so blinded by it and you start to overlook the red flags. Please, if it's something that I'm learning, is to not be in la la land when I'm into somebody. It's hard. It really is hard. But I'm grateful, because now I'm getting to know somebody, we're chit-chatting, and yeah, I'm seeing how great they are, and you know, I can see everything. But at the same time, I'm also not in la la land. So now I am seeing reality for what it is, and I'm being able to learn and take steps back so that I can, you know, reframe, like, okay, what is my future going to look like with this person? Because we need to know that what they're showing us now is what it's going to be. You know, who they are now is what it's going to be. Unless you're dating somebody that's fake and is going to have different, you know, different people coming out each time. Now, I get it. We do grow. We do evolve. We do become different versions of us. So you need to find somebody who has your same morals, values. If you're family oriented, make sure they have that, because, you know, it's going to be easier to grow with them. you know, we go through different phases, different changes in our lives. You know, they say that the same person, the person we were at 15 is not going to be the same person we're at 20. The person we're at 20 is not going to be the same person when you're 30. So it's very important to pick somebody that you see yourself growing with and changing with, because they will change. Okay, so make sure you guys are all on that same wavelength and frequency, and like, that's what I hear a lot now, wavelength and frequency and all that. The way I see it is equally yoked. You know, that's how they talk about it in the Bible, being equally yoked. If I said that right, I don't remember. But yes, I'm gonna keep this video at this. I'm not gonna make it any longer. And I am so sorry for that cringy video, because you know what? No, I'm not calling it cringe. I was being very vulnerable, and I was showing a side of myself that a lot of people are scared to show. But it's really what it is. We're humans. We cry. We feel things deeply, and that is okay. So no, I am grateful that I had the courage to share that with you guys. Because I'm human too. I cry and I go through it. But here I am, feeling like I'm empowered again. I'm taking back what was taken from me. I'm putting my crown. I'm fixing it. I got this. And, you know, just becoming that better person for when God sends me the right man. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. If there is anything else that you guys want me to talk about, feel free to comment down below. Follow, like, share, subscribe. You know, that's the way y'all can help me get out there, by liking it, sharing it. Do what you gotta do. I love you guys, and I hope you guys have a great night. Bye.